Hey guys, AsePlayer here, and welcome back to another Stick with 3 video. We got Wingit on, we got Xfazbear X, the Ice and the Fire, a true and tried classic, and we got a, I would say typical deck on the left, but I don't think anyone's rocking a typical deck this time around. Xfazbear X, he only has miners and poison deads, and he has the dead tower, and he's got that die poison respawn as a dead thing going on. And Wingit just has a whole bunch of units and mass heal, which is a tried and true classic. He got extra poison damage for his already poisoning poison dead, I suppose, which is, you know, I'm not going to say a total waste of time, but a total waste of time. Xfazbear, however, he's already got a poison dead. That's kind of impressive, actually. I didn't think you'd be able to get it out that fast, but he continues to surprise me. Wingit, I don't know what you're doing, but you got hella cash and a hella mana crystal. He wants a Merrick start, or I mean not a start, but Archidon to Merrick combo. I don't know how tried and true that is, but he's gonna go for it. It's definitely gonna assist with the poison that is gonna be dished out to Wingit with these poison deads, which is the only unit he really has. But the Merrick definitely gonna erase all that progress. Xfazbear X probably thought he was so cool and gangster when he killed that Archidon, except it never died. And Wingit going for a Spiriton now to, I assume, shield some things. Xfazbear X going for the second Poison Dead, and he's not even particularly interested in the Dead's Tower thing to like assist him by the time Wingit's ready to attack again. So I guess he's not going to do anything. He's going to attack with his single Toxic Dead. And I don't think he's gonna like what he sees, because a Merrick literally beats like any single unit, at least for the most part. So having that with other things is you are mega dead, and you can do the slow walk of shame back if you want, but you're still dead. However, Xfazbear X, he is sending in reinforcements. He's got the tower actually. Let's see if that hits important things. You hit the Spiriton, and it hit the Spiriton. And maybe it hit an Archidon. That's a pretty good value. Another Archidon? Nah, that was the Merrick. Another Archidon, though. However, ooh, another Poison Dead. Like, quite literally, Xfazbear X is fine. And this Merrick's actually kind of in danger. But that all depends on Xfazbear X. He's got another Poison Dead coming. And he still has not, like, even considered upgrading the tower thing, which I get it. You're tunnel visioning on a lot of things right now. You got to keep in mind that tower, that really clutch tower kills that were happening, that cost 100 mana crystal. So this guy's a little mana deficient. However, Wingit, he's just going to mass heal to save his, like, one Merrick, I guess. And even though he, like, can outrun the Poison Dead, probably. But we're not going to talk about that. Instead, we're just going to watch Xfazbear X successfully Toxic Dead mass and hold the middle tower. He's finally going for the tower spawn. He's going to have some melee fodder to back up his Poison Deads. And depending on how Wingit plays this could be deadly. Right now, he's opting to do extra poison damage. And that is quite simply not what you want to do. I don't know where you think that's going to help. But it is quite literally +3 poison damage to one unit. And you're like almost being beaten with double population. That's a little silly. And it is kind of hard to tell which ones are toxic deads and which ones are normal deads at this point. I guess they do the little bit of the different arm thing a little bit, but it is hard to tell, especially when they're idle. You can only really tell from the health bars. I didn't really like that they were staying green either, but I hope they add some like visual indication that they're ranged in the future. Or at least, like, I don't know. There's so many things you could do. Like in Stick Empires, the Castle Archers had like helmets on and stuff. That was pretty neat. But that's pretty cool that this is being pulled off successfully, because very often you see Toxic Dead spam just kind of get ruined by like a singular user-controlled unit moving up and down. But Wingit doesn't exactly have a Sword Wrath or a Shadow Wrath to do that with. He's got like a singular Archidon. And he's like building up a bunch of economy But I don't know what good an economy is if you're gonna die before you get to see the fruits of your labor. I got a comment, by the way. Xfazbear X, absolutely loving the Magi kill. You know, like, you shall not pass statue. Red balls, very infuriated, I can tell. Wingit also rocking the red. Although, gotta say, a little drip deficient. The statue behind him has, like, a cooler pose, to be quite frank. But it's all good. It looks like Toxic Deads are coming in to show Wingit who's boss. And we're going to see what he does with this. Currently, he feels like building more miners. So he's going to do that first. But afterwards, the world is his oyster. I will say, actually, Merrick spamming here would actually cause a big issue for Xfazbear X because of the projectile barrier thing. Xfazbear X is on the run. Wingit's going to successfully... oh, well, he was gonna take his miners out, but now he's a little scared. So he's gonna wait a little extra second, be a little cautious, build extra Toxic Deads, which, you know, you do need ranged units accompanied with your Merrick spam, so that is absolutely a great idea. And I guess this is a battle of the minds here. Who wins? A bunch of Toxic Deads, or Toxic Deads and Merricks and a bunch of economy? Because eventually he'll be able to buy all the things he wants if Xfazbear X wants to take his sweet time. I mean, he's getting tier 3 ghost spawn. That's pretty good. Those normal deads that are spawning every 4 seconds are just going to have so much HP for, like, no good reason. And meanwhile, Xfazbear X, he has about 6,600 gold. Never mind, what I meant to say was 7,000. And there's just no way he can spend that. So I don't know what he's going to do with it quite yet. He's mainly kind of waiting on the mana crystals, which just kind of highlights how useless this extra interest is unless you have, like, monstrosity. But I don't know, who knows, maybe that extra 100 starting gold dictated the game or something. But now we got Wingit. He's, like, making even more Toxic Deads, stacking 5 at the same time. I think you could have done that a little better, but I understand. He does have 3 Merricks, which is, like, an annoying amount. And, wow, that's actually a decent amount of HP on these deads. I mean, a Toxic Dead is 360. This is 100 every 4 seconds. That is, like, really annoying. However, Wagon, he's doing the bubble thing perfectly. He's user controlling one by one and spacing them out lovely. And he's even mass healing on top of it. So Xfazbear X, you know, he's in it for the long haul, but he's actually kind of losing. And he doesn't even realize it, it seems. He's just going to keep fighting and keep losing units, while Wingit actually just straight up takes a big ol' stinky doo-doo on him. The tier 3 deads are going to be on the way, though, so maybe those will shape the game. But now Xfazbear X is stuck on Shit Creek with 14,000 gold, and he's making nothing, because he's too cool for school. How much HP does this guy dead? That's just a normal Toxic Dead. But 200 HP, that's pretty good. But notice how Wingit has still lost no one, except for, like, a miner that was, like, the only casualty. That is the power of Merricks, ladies and gentlemen. Never sleep on the projectile barrier, especially in ranged heavy games. They can literally change your life. And I think they were buffed recently too, I don't know. But they seem to be performing a lot better than usual. So pretty good stuff. And now Xfazbear X, you're queuing those 7 Toxic Deads, but it doesn't really matter. And his beautiful tier 3 ghost spawn, he's not even going to be able to defend it. I mean, you can do a Tesla tower, but as you can see, the pro strat to counter, simply walk away. It's not going anywhere. You know, the tower is, you know, believe it or not, I don't think it's ever left the middle, and I don't know if it ever will. So, you know, you can take your sweet time. Your opponent basically is half your population because he lost everything for free. And when you're in Wingit's position, you know, you just kind of want to get this over with. But that's exactly what Xfazbear X wanted to do, and that's how he ended up in this situation. So you got to be a little careful. But he is sending the Merrick in to basically be pseudo-tanks, support tanks, I guess. And that's a very interesting strategy. It doesn't even seem like they're support anymore. They're just straight up tanking. Honestly, you love to see it. That is a lot of damage being dished out. Xfazbear X definitely should see the writing on the wall by now. He's definitely gonna be cautious, but he has 60 population, so I think you literally can't be more cautious if he tried. So he's gonna have to attack due to number restrictions. Xfazbear X, he's, you know, you never know. Maybe that one toxic dead can, like, American Sniper this whole thing. But it looks like he's toasted, and he's gonna surrender. And Wingit picks up the victory, ironically with no Wingitons. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.